One EV owner thought they'd made the smarter, greener choice, until their tires were down to the threads after just a year, thanks to the car's tremendous weight and torque. What went wrong? And what could they have done differently to avoid this expensive mistake? If you own or are considering an EV, you'll want to hear the full story and the solutions that could save you thousands. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Did you know your EV's tires might wear out 20% faster compared to a regular gas-powered car? And this isn't because of poor driving habits. It's built into the very design of the vehicle. Electric vehicles are engineered to be efficient, smooth to drive, and incredibly fast. But those same features can be unexpectedly harsh on your tires. Let's start with one of the biggest factors: weight. The average EV is much heavier than its gas-powered counterpart, and the main reason for this is the battery. For example, the Tesla Model S battery alone weighs over 1,200 pounds, and when you factor in the rest of the car, it climbs to around 4,700 pounds in total. Some EVs even break the 5,000-pound mark, and to put that into perspective, that's heavier than many full-size SUVs. Why does this matter? Well, the more weight a car carries, the more strain it puts on the tires during every mile of driving. Each turn, stop, and acceleration pushes the rubber harder into the road. But it's not just about weight. EVs also deliver instant torque, which is a fancy way of saying that when you push the accelerator, the car surges forward immediately. Unlike traditional gas cars, where power builds up gradually, EVs deliver a near-instant burst of energy. Think of it like the difference between a sprinter exploding off the starting block and a jogger easing into their pace. This sudden force can cause faster wear on the tire treads, especially if you're someone who likes to feel the full power of your EV every time you take off from a stop. Here's another surprising detail. Regenerative braking, one of the coolest features of an EV, adds to the problem. This system allows your EV to recover energy while slowing down, extending your battery range. But it also shifts a lot of wear to the front tires, which are responsible for absorbing extra stress during braking. Over time, this can lead to uneven tire degradation. You might notice the front tires wearing out far more quickly than the back ones, leaving you to replace them sooner than expected. These challenges aren't just theoretical. Data from Michelin USA backs up the claim that EV tires wear 20% faster on average. This isn't just about the mileage you're covering. It's about how the car's weight and driving dynamics interact with the road. To make matters even trickier, EVs have unique weight distribution that further stresses the tires. That big, heavy battery is often mounted under the floor of the car, which gives EVs a low center of gravity, but also means the tires are constantly supporting an enormous downward force. So, what does this all mean in practice? Say you're taking a routine drive, braking hard at a stoplight, pulling out aggressively, or cornering at speed. These everyday actions become exaggerated for your tires when you're driving an EV. That's why even premium EV-specific tires, built with stronger tread compounds and reinforced sidewalls, can still struggle to keep up. The combination of weight, torque, and braking demands is relentless. Now you might be wondering, are these problems solved by simply switching to tires made for EVs? The answer isn't so simple. While EV-specific tires are designed to handle these challenges better than standard ones, they're far from a perfect solution. We'll dig into that in just a moment, but for now, it's important to understand the core issue. EVs are tougher on tires because of how they're built. The more performance, efficiency, and speed your EV delivers, the harder it is on the shoes it's riding on. So, are EV-specific tires a solution, or just another compromise? Let's find out. If EVs are so demanding on tires, surely there's a special solution, right? Well, there is, but it might not be as flawless as you'd hope. Enter EV-specific tires, a category designed from the ground up to tackle the weight, torque, and energy efficiency needs of electric vehicles. These are not your everyday tires. They're built to address challenges most gas-powered cars will never face. To start, EV-specific tires are reinforced in several key areas. Their sidewalls are stronger than those on standard tires, which is crucial for helping them support the heavier weight of an EV, especially one packed with a bulky battery. Without this reinforcement, standard tires would wear out or buckle under the extra pressure far too quickly. Manufacturers have also upgraded the tread compounds, making them tougher and more durable to resist the immediate forces of instant torque. This durability is critical for handling the aggressive acceleration EVs are known for, that super smooth, push-you-back-in-your-seat feeling. Another important innovation is how EV-specific tires reduce rolling resistance. Rolling resistance, in simple terms, is the drag that happens as your tires make contact with the road. In an electric car, lower rolling resistance means the battery doesn't have to work as hard, extending your driving range. Sun Auto Service even notes that this rolling resistance reduction is pivotal for improving EV range, which is a huge perk for anyone dealing with range anxiety. But let's not forget another hidden demand of EV driving: noise. Electric vehicles are almost whisper quiet compared to gas cars, so tire noise becomes more noticeable inside the cabin. To address this, EV-specific tires often feature sound-absorbing foam inside. This material dampens road noise, creating a smoother and quieter driving experience that pairs perfectly with the near-silent operation of an electric motor. NextDrive highlights this feature as one of the ways these tires enhance driver comfort and the premium feel of EVs. Sounds like these tires have it all figured out, doesn't it? Reinforced strength, reduced rolling resistance, quieter rides, they're like the elite athletes of the tire world, custom-built for high performance. But just like any overworked athlete, they have their limits. Even with all these advancements, EV-specific tires still wear out faster than many people expect. Sun Auto Service reports that the very forces these tires are engineered to handle, extreme weight, high torque, and rapid acceleration, also push them to their breaking point much sooner than you'd see in a traditional car. Another aspect that surprises many EV owners is the hidden cost of these specialized tires. They typically come with a higher price tag than standard ones, often costing hundreds more per set. Plus, their lifespan can be shorter, which means you'll be replacing them more frequently. While they're an investment in your car's performance and range, they're not exactly a set-it-and-forget-it option. It's a compromise that some EV owners struggle to justify, particularly if they're on a budget. What about drivers who try to stick with regular tires on an EV? That often leads to even faster wear, lower efficiency, and reduced range. Standard tires just aren't built to survive the demands of an EV, no matter how carefully you drive. So while EV-specific tires are a step forward, they're not the perfect solution most people think they are. They solve many problems but introduce a few others, leaving owners to juggle factors like performance, cost, and longevity. So if the tires themselves aren't the full answer to EV tire wear, what can you do to extend their lifespan? There are strategies that can help you get more out of your tires while saving you money, and we're diving into those next. Good news, tire wear on your EV isn't something you're powerless against. While it's true that EVs demand a lot from their tires, a few straightforward habits and adjustments can go a long way in keeping that tread intact and saving you from frequent, costly replacements. Let's start with the simplest yet most overlooked action: regular tire rotations. For EVs, this should happen every 5,000 to 8,000 kilometers, or roughly every 3,100 to 5,000 miles. Why so often? Because EVs are harder on their tires, especially the front ones, due to the weight distribution and regenerative braking system. Without rotating your tires, the ones in the most stressed positions wear down much faster, leaving you with uneven tread and shorter lifespans all around. A quick rotation ensures that the wear is spread out evenly, making all 4 tires last significantly longer. Another often underestimated factor is tire pressure. It's not just about comfort. Proper tire pressure is vital for your EV's efficiency and the longevity of your tires. When tires are underinflated, rolling resistance increases dramatically, forcing your car to work harder and causing heat to build up in the rubber. This combination speeds up wear and can even reduce your car's range. Even your choice of tires makes a difference. High-quality EV-specific tires are designed to handle the unique stresses of an electric vehicle. They feature reinforced sidewalls to manage the weight, tougher tread compounds to withstand instant torque, and optimized patterns to reduce rolling resistance. Choosing tires with the right load index for your EV's weight is crucial. If they're not rated to support the load, they'll wear out faster or even fail prematurely. While these specialized tires are more expensive up front, they offer better performance and durability, giving you better long-term value. Now, while these steps can save you money and effort, there's another fascinating impact of tire wear you might not have thought about. It goes beyond your wallet and lands squarely on the environment. Let's explore what's happening and why your tires are part of a bigger ecological story. Electric vehicles are often seen as a step toward cleaner transportation, but their tires reveal a hidden environmental cost. As EV tires wear down faster, they release far more microplastics into the environment compared to traditional vehicles. This toxic slurry of microplastics, volatile organic compounds, and other chemical additives, according to Canary Media, contaminates the air, soil, and water. It's an overlooked consequence of EV ownership that adds to growing pollution concerns. By adopting better tire maintenance habits, you can reduce unnecessary waste, lower your costs, and help minimize this pollution. Small actions today can lead to smarter, more sustainable driving habits.